All right, what's up, guys? Long time no see. So, I've got my 3 boxes here from Fanatics, which were advertised to be the pink boxes, or at least that's what they pictured. And we had kind of a running theory the other night when we were opening boxes that perhaps Fanatics boxes would be the only place to get the pink boxes. Maybe the pink boxes are more exclusive or loaded with hits than these regular boxes because over the weekend we opened up 11 of these boxes. The regular dark colored, oh, there's the music. The regular dark colored purple ones. And honestly, the hits were kind of slow. We got a lot of the same hollows, but we did get, I believe, from the 11 boxes, 2 of the quote Sanrio 6. So they seem really hard to pull those cards from these purple boxes, and we were all kind of wondering maybe these pink boxes have a better pull rate for these Sanrio 6 cards. We didn't get any of the Aura cards from our boxes this weekend. We didn't get any of the cards featuring Hello Kitty. We didn't get really a whole lot of anything. And a lot of the hollows were pretty redundant. Obviously, we didn't get a secret rare. So tonight we are going to open the 3 boxes that I ordered from Fanatics. They came next day, so I got them pretty quickly. Maybe they have a different hit rate. I've talked to several people that have ordered a lot of boxes. I've talked to several people that have LGSs. I've talked to one of the distributors, and everybody is saying they haven't even seen a pink box yet. Everybody that I've talked to that buys wholesale, sells boxes, buys a lot of boxes, no one that I've talked to has seen a pink box yet. So these were supposed to be pink based on the picture, but they're not. But hopefully, maybe they got a better pull rate because Fanatics has kind of a track record of exclusive product to Fanatics. But we'll see. So these 3 boxes are from Fanatics. The 11 boxes we opened this past weekend were directly from Golden Distribution, the distributor. But as far as I've heard, nobody has even seen or opened a pink box yet. But I will say, these came with a label on them. They were like wrapped up in shrink wrap, and the label from Fanatics specified that they were purple boxes. It specified the color of box, which might suggest that they have pink. Otherwise, why specify which color on the label? Maybe I could have just returned these and said, I want pink, and maybe they would have done it, but that's no fun. I hate returns, so we're just going to open them anyway. This has an upside-down pack in it. Let's do the upside-down pack first. A couple upside-down packs. That's kind of interesting. I don't think out of all those boxes we opened this weekend, any of them had upside-down packs in them. Chibi Germinate, Kuromi's Spooky Mask, Chibi Unicorn, Kuromi and Chibi Momo, Kuromi's Ferris Wheel, Kuromi and Chibi Grim Reaper Reverse Hollow. And we also opened up a whole sleeve of blisters this weekend and got essentially nothing from those, or at least nothing noteworthy. But I'd say overall, the boxes that we opened had a pretty average pull rate. It seemed like the standard 1 out of 3 packs had a hollow, but like I said, the hollows were kind of redundant. Cryptid Carnival Fireworks and a Chibi Adamackler. The hollows were kind of redundant. All these Chibis, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the Chibi art style. So getting a bunch of hollow Chibis, none of them really being special or significant, was getting kind of redundant by the end of the night. Chibi Amaguk, Chibi Quetzal, Cryptid Carnival Fireworks, Chibi Mothman, Kuromi and Chibi Sewer Alligator, Kuromi's Roller Coaster, and a reverse Chibi Poltergeist. So far, not a great start. That was 3 packs, right? And we got 3 reverses. Do I have the chat up? Okay. Brian, I'm still on the lookout for the Smokey the Bear blister errors. What was the error with the Smokey the Bear blisters? And then I've got another box coming, I think, tomorrow from Argos. And I've already confirmed, when Argos was live last night, he said he didn't have any pink boxes either, so that's going to be another one of these dark boxes. Chibi Familiar Reverse, and we'll probably crack that on stream too. 2 arts and 1 card. Looks sick. I haven't seen that yet. Chibi Explosive Rabbit, Skunk Ape, Pendulum, Kuromi's Fireworks, Chibi Ogopogo, Kuromi and Green Clawed Monster, Kuromi's Roller Coaster, and a Chibi Adamacler, our first full holo of the evening. So far, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly special about these Fanatics boxes. I did get my first order from Leighton Gaming, though. That was already... That's the crazy thing, is he had free shipping. $30 boxes of Topps Chrome. No tax because they're based in Florida. No sales tax. And they came today. Like, they came in one day. Reverse Chibi Loveland Frogman. So I was pretty impressed with that. Chibi Beaver Shark, Spookster, Chibi Poltergeist, Cryptid Carnival Fireworks, Chibi Ogopogo, Kuromi and Chibi Lava Bear, and a full holo Chibi Snipe. One of my favorite cards, honestly, in the Chibi art style. Kind of hatching out of an egg, but it doesn't seem to be very rare. I think it's one of the holos that we've hit the most frequently so far. It kind of reminds me of the Leveland Rocket card from UFO. It's one of my favorite artworks in that set, but one of the more common holos to hit. And became pretty much worthless. So I graded a bunch of them, got a bunch of PSA 10s, and really nobody wanted them. Chibi Hypnosis, Kuromi and Chibi Momo, My Melody, and a Chibi Mike the Chicken. Full holo. What's up, Matthew Johnson? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Chibi Uktena, Kuromi's Creepy Mask, Chibi Unicorn, Kuromi, and Chibi Sheep Squatch, My Melody. And again, another full holo Chibi Snipe. Thus proving my point. Seems to be one of the more frequent holos to hit. And also kind of proving my point about how this seems to get redundant. Even if you're bad-mouthing this set, I enjoy it. Thank you, bro. Kind of it's interesting to me, though, that these boxes from Fanatics have these upside-down packs in them. I don't think any of the boxes we opened directly from the distributor had any upside-down packs. So maybe they did get a different batch of boxes specifically for Fanatics. But it makes me wonder where, if not from Fanatics, and if not from the distributor, and if not from any of the LGSs that seem to have Kuromis, where do you get the pink boxes from then? No one seems to have them. Reverse Adorable Lantern. How can you tell they're from Fanatics? Because I ordered them from Fanatics. And they came with a Fanatics plastic wrap and a stamp on them. Or not a stamp, but a sticker that said Fanatics Kuromi Purple Box. It's all about that Kuromi and Mothman. I agree. Or the Hello Kitty card, which I haven't seen anybody pull yet, by the way. Chibi Van Meter Visitor, reverse. But yeah, we were talking about this on the last stream where we opened a bunch of these dark purple boxes. And the only place that I've seen that has a pink box pictured on their order page was Fanatics. That's why I thought they would be pink. Fanatics is the only place that I saw advertise it as a pink box. But they turned out to be purple. I don't think so. Do you think the Kuromi set from eBay might have both colored boxes? All the pictures that we saw, nice, Kuromi number 1. All the pictures that we saw of the eBay box as an actual finished product, they had some pictures of it at the booth at Comic-Con. It was both purple boxes, right? I only saw one person pull a Hello Kitty so far. It says Bam Bam Cheeseburger. Says Nick, thank you. I was about to buy more. Mine delivered 12/4. How can I tell you if it's pink? Well, you could just message me, or I'll probably see you on another stream. Have you talked to Argos about this? I mentioned it in his stream yesterday, and he said he hasn't seen any pink boxes, and he ordered like 1,000 booster boxes to sell on his store. And he said none of them were pink. So it doesn't seem like he knows the answer either. We know there is a pink box. There's supposed to be one. We just don't know how to acquire it. Yeah, I think most people got their boxes from Argos. Trade costumes full hollow. That's kind of what I thought too. But typically with the big box products, they don't sell full booster boxes though. They sell like blister packs. Like a 3-pack blister pack with a promo card. And I think they had a picture of what that would look like already. I can't imagine they would be selling a full booster box for like $150 at Claire's. I don't think it would do that well. Like in the past with their Target and Walmart and Barnes & Noble releases, they never sell a full booster box. Even with Topps Chrome for the big box stores, they only did blaster boxes and not the big hobby boxes. Claire's and Hot Topic online, maybe? And again, there's another upside down pack right there. I don't know why I find this minor difference to be so interesting, but maybe it could mean there's a different batch of boxes for Fanatics, because like I said, all 11 boxes that we opened this weekend, none of them had a single upside down pack. So I think it's interesting that these boxes from a different place have upside down packs. I don't know what that means or if it's significant at all, but it's something. Your Barnes & Noble had a full UFO booster box? Really? I hadn't seen any big box stores with any booster boxes. I know that Barnes & Noble did have UFO products, though. They are hand-packed. Does that possibly mean we could have a box with the, you think they hand-packed the Mothman and Kuromi inserts? Because look at this. Now both packs are upside down. Chibi Enfield Monster, Stone-Eating Gyascatus, Chibi Quetzal, Cryptid Carnival Kettlecorn, Chibi Hypnosis, Kuromi, Chibi Shadow People, and another reverse holo. This has been a pretty reverse holo heavy box. Now I'm curious if the other two boxes have upside down packs, or if it's just going to be this one. I thought they were upside down in the pack too for a minute. That would be cool, Matthew. That's kind of the whole reason I ordered the Fanatics boxes, trying to test this theory. But the other thing that we don't know is what's the ratio of purple boxes to pink. We don't even know the print run for this set, do we? And we got a Kuromi number 2 full holo. Still not one of the Sanrio 6. These are just the regular Kuromis. What are you going to do with all the extra boxes when you pull a Mothy boy? If I did pull a secret rare out of this box, I would still open the other two boxes, honestly. I never flip sealed product. I don't like selling sealed. I don't even know if I've ever sold a sealed product. And then when it's sitting around, I just have to open it. I buy sealed product to open it. I never buy it to sell it. And hopefully I get some good hits within the sealed product, maybe make some money back. Reverse Chibi Uctena. But yeah, I pretty much never sell anything sealed. I buy sealed stuff to rip sealed stuff. There goes my chance of ever getting a sealed signed box from you. I'd sign a card for you. But honestly, if I did pull a secret rare out of one of these Fanatics boxes, I'd be too curious about what's in the other boxes not to open them. Any more upside down packs in here, I wonder. Yeah, I've only seen one person pull the aura right, and they only pulled one of them. Hawaiian Dueler on Whatnot. Another reverse. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think too. There's no way. I like the theory that maybe on Claire's and Hot Topic's website they might sell the booster boxes. I like that theory. But there's no way they're saving the pink booster boxes for in stores. Because if that were the case, why wouldn't they just sell full booster boxes of the previous sets at Walmart and Target if they already had the distributor deal with them? And plus, especially with Claire's, I feel like their target demographic is like younger girls. They might buy a blister pack for $15, $20. I don't think they're going to buy a $150 booster box sitting on the shelf of something that they don't even know what exactly it is, probably. Because a lot of people were talking, another fucking reverse. A lot of people were talking on the last stream saying they were checking like the Hello Kitty Reddit pages and Hello Kitty Discords, and they were saying there's like no mention of this MetaZoo Kuromi collab or anything about MetaZoo at all. So I don't think the main Hello Kitty demographic fan base even knows about this. Which is interesting. Nick, I just bought a Wilderness NFT box for $40. I've been able to buy all booster box NFT variants for under $250, including one native box. Wow. I never bought any of the NFT boxes, to be honest with you. I just never really cared for the little extra NFT sticker. Another reverse. Man, I hope so. Yeah, I did pull a blue ink. That was when Card Shop Live had the really cheap second edition boxes, and I bought a bunch of them. Too many, really, to even open on one stream. So I started just ripping boxes, ripping packs in my free time, because I had so many boxes of second edition, and it would honestly make for kind of a boring stream to just sit and rip like 20 boxes of second edition. So I was just opening them in my spare time. I had them on my desk, like sitting open. I'll just rip packs here and there and pulled a blue ink. Have not pulled the moth yet. And honestly, after this box from Argos comes, I'll probably be done ripping this set and buying this set until we can figure out exactly how to get a pink box. I would like to open at least one pink box. Did you hear what Argos is going to do with a bunch of CN2 Wilderness and stuff? I did not. I know that he bought up a bunch of it, though. Kuromi and Chibi Grim Reaper, and a full hollow Chibi Salamander Queen. I think Wilderness is a sleeper set, says Cheese. It was one of my favorite sets to open, honestly, because it had the most lottery ticket type of feel to it with those bronze, silver, and gold tickets and the Green Man. All those secret rares in there made it more fun to open, even though I never pulled one. How many boxes of Night? Oh, man. I don't even know. Probably 30 plus. I think a lot of people would agree with that. UFO being the worst so far. Wilderness still has tickets and Green Mans. Do we even know how many tickets have been pulled of each color? Nick, you owe me a signed card already. That would be awesome. Which signed card? Got lots of dragons. Got lots of dragons, a Green Man, and tickets. I'm telling you, that set is going to pop off in the future. Alright. Any more upside down packs in here is what I'm wondering. Looks like they're all right side up. One more in there. Pretty sure a silver still hasn't been pulled, has it? Not that I've seen. Are you going to do a Wilderness set opening anytime soon? Honestly, probably not. I went pretty deep on Wilderness too when Card Shop Live did that like liquidation sale. And I did a stream where I had to have opened like 50 boxes of Wilderness. Or no, I bought a bunch of spell books. A shitload of spell books. And that kind of burnt me out on Wilderness. And after all that, didn't even pull a secret rare. Kuromi and My Melody. But I did pull a lot of Prismora, so I got some money back from those because I graded all those. A lot of them actually ended up getting a PSA 10. And I got a few $100s back out of those Prismoras alone. I think there has been a bronze ticket pulled. Because I've seen a picture of the bronze, like a scanned image of it. I think on the MetaZoo HQ website. So I think someone has pulled it because there's a picture of the card. Like not a concept, but like an actual picture of the actual card. So I think someone has pulled the silver or the bronze. But yeah, I don't know about silver. Full hollow Chibi Salamander Queen. But yeah, Wilderness was fun to open. It's just all the hits that I liked out of it are pretty much worthless now. My favorite card in the set was Awful. I've got probably 10 PSA 10 Awfuls. You really can't even sell them for more than like 25 bucks. I'm just holding on to them for now. I really like Snipe. Snipe kind of went down to like $30 in a PSA 10. Like, there's really not a whole lot of point in opening Wilderness unless you're specifically chasing a secret rare. I mean, if you've opened enough boxes of Wilderness already, unless you're chasing that secret rare still, you're really just going to have a lot of bulk on your hands that it's not going to be very cost effective to try to offload and grade. That's why when it goes cheap enough, I buy a bunch of it. Like Card Shop Live, I want to say they were selling the spell books, which has 10 packs, for $9.99 each. Chibi Sam Sinclair. So I bought a bunch of those because that's only $1 a pack, and I just bought a bunch of those just to chase the secret rare and didn't get them. Oh, really? So we are at the $1,000 mark for the Kickstarter Mothman. Last two PSA 10 Kickstarter Moths went for $11.75 and $9.99. Time to make your move. I ripped a blister and got a Prism yesterday and then realized it wasn't even worth more. Really? Are they down that low? A raw Prismora is going for less than 20 bucks? I think when Card Shop Live did that flash sale, they were still going for like 60, 70 bucks, just the raw Prismora. Then by the time I got them back from PSA, they had dropped quite a bit, and I think the PSA 10 was going for 60 or 70 bucks. Man, that is a shame, though. So far, 3 packs left on this box. And it seems to be pretty par for the course. We have pulled none of the Sanrio 6. Our first box from Fanatics. Now watch me jinx it and watch us pull the secret rare out of this box. But so far, kind of low on holos. Kind of heavy on reverses. No Sanrio 6. It seems pretty on par with the other boxes that we opened this past weekend. 27 on TCG Player. That's still not that bad. And a reverse Kuromi and Chibi Unicorn. I mean, for a set that is going for like, what is it going for, like $40 a booster box to still have a $27 holo in there? It's not bad. Yeah, I sold a bunch for around that too. I don't know. I would check TCG Player for the cheapest Wilderness box. And the final card, Kuromi and Black Dog. Oh, wait, that was a full holo. Put that in the full holo box. All right, box number 1 from Fanatics. Nothing significant from the purple box yet again. I'm very eager to get into these other 2 boxes and see if they have upside down packs. Again, I'm not sure what the significance is, if there's any. Probably none. But I do find it interesting that we didn't see a single upside down pack. Huh. It looks like none of these are upside down. That was weird. I wish I would have bought, you wish I would have bought 20 UFO boxes at $19.99 and tried to get a secret rare. I bought 10. I did buy 10. I wasn't going to buy 20 though. And by the time that I got on there, when I heard they had the $30 seance boxes, they were already sold out. Full holo, Chibi Halloween Parade. That's a better way to start. this box. So apparently you can get a box of Wilderness for $37 on TCG Player. And, of course, a reverse. Yeah, I'm going to open it live. UFO isn't really fun enough to just open off camera. There's got to be a reason for it. We'll do a secret rare chase. Even though, quite frankly, I still don't even know what all the secret rares are. Because aren't there like 10 different... Isn't UFO the one with like 10 different secret rares? I guess every set after Wilderness had multiple different secret rares. It might be 12. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky then. Probably not, though. 10 of each, 12 different types. Chibi Lechuza full hollow. Man, I hope we can get at least one Sanrio 6 from these boxes, because I paid full price for these. $140 a box, thinking they were pink. And it looks like we're getting the exact same type of hits that we got from the distributor boxes that I paid like 60 or 70 bucks a box for. I have a feeling these bad boys are going to take quite a dip over the next couple weeks in the coming months. Because if you're not pulling that secret rare Mothman, it is a pretty redundant set. And even right now, at the peak of the release, I think even the best Sanrio 6 cards are only going for like 150 bucks. So even if I pulled one for these 3 boxes, if I pulled like the number 4 Kuromi, I would only get the value back for one of my boxes. And I have a feeling that most of these other hollows are going to end up being almost completely worthless. I don't think anyone has sold the Mothman yet. I'm excited for Legacy. I just don't want to get my hopes up because it was promised in September. Then for months, they were saying it's going to be December. I just have a feeling we're not going to get it for December, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up. But it sounds cool in concept, and I did order a lot of it. December 2025. I still haven't ordered any Legacy, says Matthew. I was able to get that from the distributor as well, so I got a pretty good price on those. So I ordered another. I don't even know how many I ordered, honestly. My Melody. I ordered a bunch of the spell books, but I ordered even more of the blister packs because one of the blister pack artworks has Mothman on it. So I think there's going to be like a Mothman promo card in one of the blisters, or at least that's what I'm speculating. So I bought a bunch of blisters hoping to get some of those Legacy Mothman. Because if you look at the artwork that was released for some of the Legacy stuff, there is a little Mothman like corner artwork on one of the blister packs. That's like a different style of art for Mothman. So I think the promo card, if there is one, is going to be a new artwork of Mothman. I wanted to get a few of those. I think Argos is pretty much the most reliable guy to get them from. And a Kuromi and Chibi Hodag full holo. It's kind of tough with this set too, though, because a lot of people are saying they really liked Native because of the fact that some of the Native cards were harder to pull, and because they were harder to pull, they held better value, like the Piazza Bird, like the Wendigo, like the Aura cards that were in Native. They held pretty good value because they were harder to pull. But even in that set, you still got like one of those Aura cards in almost every box, if not every other. And I don't think there was anybody that opened 11 boxes and didn't get a Piazza Bird and didn't get a Wendigo. So you want there to be like some in between a regular holo and a secret rare. You want there to be cards that are harder to pull for sure. But it's finding that balance that I think MetaZoo is having a difficult time with, because these are almost these Sanrio 6 for what they appear to be worth. I think they're almost too hard to pull. And if all the other holos become worthless and they're kind of redundant because they're all chibi holos, I don't think that's going to help the set. So I think they're kind of trying to replicate the success of Native, because a lot of those Native cards, like the Piazza Bird, like the Wendigo, like the Aura cards, they're holding pretty good value because there were like these intermediate holos that were in between a secret rare and a regular holo that held good value. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do with this, because it's pretty obvious that those Sanrio 6 cards are difficult to pull. The Aura cards, very difficult to pull. So I think they're trying to do the same thing with this set, but after tonight, we'll have opened 14 boxes. And if we don't pull any Sanrio 6 tonight, we'll have only pulled 2 Sanrio 6 for 14 booster boxes. And I think the value on those cards, like I said, I think I saw the Kuromi number 4, which I think is the most desirable, or one of the most desirable of the 6. It was listed for 150. Buy it now. I didn't see if it sold or what it sold for, but I have a feeling the values are going to drop from there, probably pretty significantly. And I think all the cards that are not Kuromi, which is the box art cover character, or maybe the Aura cards, they're probably going to be like maybe $50, $60 cards in a couple weeks, if they're not already. So if you're paying MSRP for these boxes, $140, and you're only pulling one $150 card out of 14 boxes, unless you're, like I said, unless you're chasing that secret rare, it seems pretty difficult to get your value back out of these boxes right now. So I think these, I don't know. I think they're going to drop below the $100 mark really soon on a lot of websites. And I think it is interesting because I think a lot of people were banking on the Hello Kitty fan base and this Hello Kitty universe coming in and buying a bunch of these boxes and being super interested in it. But I think it's interesting that people were saying on that last stream, they were checking all these Hello Kitty communities, Discords, and Reddits, and there's not one single mention of MetaZoo on there. So they don't even know this exists or really care. So the added demand or exposure that we thought was going to be there looks like, at least for now, at least in the near future, isn't going to be there. Maybe long term this would be something that people look back and, like a Hello Kitty fan would look back and want to pick up, and maybe that would help it retain some value. But I don't see the Hello Kitty fan base in the near future saving this set from taking a pretty big jump off a cliff below that $100 mark. Chibi Rose, reverse holo. And I did see a lot of people say that there's some very playable cards in this set, so I guess some of the MetaZoo player base might be chasing some of these, but Carnival Lights, I think that's a reverse. A lot of holo on it. And a Kuromi non-holo rare. Wow, who could have seen this coming? Target demographic was a flop. Sad to say, just us MetaZoo peeps. I agree with that. I think somebody was saying on the last stream they already saw some LGSs that had these boxes listed for under $100, just like a couple days after release. Even though we didn't really have an official release date, but just a couple days after a lot of these LGSs got their boxes. Another reverse. They're already going for 75-ish. That's not good. Even if they were just Black Friday deals. Anonymous says he worries they printed this set heavily, expecting Hello Kitty fans to buy it up. I have the same suspicion, especially after seeing they had 7,000 available of the eBay boxed set, and they only sold 500. I think they've still only sold 500 to this day, and it was released like what, 2 months ago, the pre-orders for that. And I think now, so originally if you bought that pre-order for the special box, it said it would ship by December, and people are saying now it says expected in January. So they're already pushing it. So it was already going to ship super late compared to this, and now it's not going to ship till January, is what a lot of people are saying. I'm really sad. Do you think, Nick, there's only one booster box? There's definitely two. There's definitely a pink box. We just don't know how to get it. And I think in the special eBay set, they had pictured two of the same colored boxes. Actually, we can look right now. It should still be up. MetaZoo Sanrio boxed set. Yeah, on the pictures, these look like the exact same boxes we just opened. Two of the same dark purple boxes. Spookster reverse. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there is a chance that the pink boxes have a better pull rate as far as the Sanrio 6? A little bit more balance. I saw some people even suggesting that because we've only seen these dark purple boxes opened, and that's where the Mothman came from, the serialized Mothman, some people were speculating that perhaps there could be a different secret rare in the pink boxes. And that's what Justice just said. Maybe there's a second secret rare in the pink boxes. I remember them saying there's different chases in different box arts. I think I'm going to email Fanatics after this and tell them they should probably take down the picture of a pink box on their Kuromi order page, because they don't even have the purple box pictured. I think it's a little bit deceiving that that's the box that they have pictured. Trade costumes, full holo. Now, Hello Kitty and Mothman, that would be a sick promo, or that would be a sick secret rare. Ticket roll. Chibi Snipe. I don't know if they would do that, though, because it is called Kurami's Cryptid Carnival, not Hello Kitty's Cryptid Carnival. So I feel like that's why the secret rare has Kurami on it, because that's the main character of the set. Even though Hello Kitty is the brand. And didn't Metazu say this is not going to be the last Hello Kitty themed set? So there might be another one that more prominently features Hello Kitty herself. Because I'm sure, like a lot of you guys, I didn't know anything about Hello Kitty at all whatsoever prior to Metazu teaming up with them. Prior to this set being released, I had never heard of or seen Kurami in my life. I honestly didn't know there were other to be honest, I didn't even know there were other characters in the Hello Kitty universe besides Hello Kitty. I think I had seen the penguin-looking character before, but I think that's about it. Full Holo Kurami and Forest Elemental. I really hope they come out with a binder for these, though. I really wish Metazu would come out with a binder, if not before the set comes out, at the same time as the set comes out. Because every time they release a set, I just have the holos sitting in a box, waiting to get my binder to put them in. And I feel like if they could just release them at the same time, it would be so much more convenient. BD says, so I guess I'm not opening this product. I do it so you don't have to, bro. I guess that is the $1 million question. What would it take to get Hello Kitty fans excited about this product? Reverse Chibi bookmark. This has been definitely a pretty bunk booster box. I think this might be the lowest full holo box we've had so far. I would agree with that. Cheese says, I would say there'll probably be an uptick when they start hosting it in Hot Topic and Claire's and stuff. I agree with that. Full Holo, My Melody, and Chibi Iowa Dragon. So I know that Cryptid Clash is beta, but it is hands down the worst beta I've ever experienced in so many years of being an avid gamer. That's an interesting take. I haven't heard that yet. But I can't say I'm surprised to hear that. Last pack of box number 2. And a full holo Chibi Wahila. I think this is the worst box that I've opened so far. So far, including this weekend's openings, our box count is 13 boxes opened. And only 2 Sanrio 6 pulled. That's what I was interested too. How do they translate the fourth wall mechanics? That's what I was curious about as well. All right. Box number 3 of 3 from Fanatics. The 14th box of Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival that we've opened overall. Will this be the game-changing box? Probably not. Will this be the secret rare box? Probably not. But can we at least get a Sanrio 6 from here so that this doesn't become a completely worthless opening, considering I paid full MSRP for these? No upside down packs in this one. At least thus far. If not a bug, it's probably because there's no one playing right now. They postponed the next series of invites. No, it's a bug. I got matched, and then the cards never load. All right, starting off with a full holo. That's better. Kuromi and Chibi Grim Reaper. Chibi Akilabapa, full holo. Chibi Lightning in a Bottle, reverse. See what I mean, though? If you're not pulling anything special, it's kind of redundant. Just all these Chibis and all these, I don't know. I'm not super confident in how this set's going to do in the next couple weeks to months. Because it seems like they made it a little bit too hard to pull the Sanrio 6. Which, like I said, is a double-edged sword because people want that. They want there to be holos that are harder to pull. They want it to be more like Native, because I think Native is probably the most successful set in terms of holding its value and singles holding value. But I think this might be almost a little bit too hard to pull these like intermediate rarity holos. To where opening 14 boxes, you only get 2 of the semi-big hits. And even right now, at release, at the peak, these hits are like $100 cards, if that. So I do like that there's holos that are harder to pull. I don't like that you might have to open 7 boxes to get one. And at the peak right now, they're only worth like $100. Yeah, that's a good point too, is the fact that Native had 19 chase cards with all those different auras. Chibi Snipe. What is this, like the 6th snipe that we pulled tonight from 3 boxes? Would you prefer that there's just a lot of hollows that makes it less likely to pull the chase due to distribution sizes or just random scarcity like this, or native? I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's a difficult question because that's the question that MetaZoo themselves are trying to answer. What is the right balance? What is the right way to do this? And they're trying to find the right balance. Obviously, it's not an easy formula to figure out, so you can't fault them too much. But from a consumer standpoint, so if you're only pulling 2 of the Sanrio 6 out of 14 boxes, to open 7 boxes and just pull a bunch of junk hollows, which realistically, maybe, we did get a lot of the regular Kuramis, and maybe those will hold. I haven't looked at any of the values on these, but like the regular Kuramis that are not the Sanrio 6 Kurami, maybe those will hold some value. I haven't really looked to see what they're going for. So maybe that's like an intermediate hit. But honestly, I feel like a lot of these hollows, we're pulling a lot of them. They're redundant, and I don't see them holding a whole lot of value, being just chibis that are really common hollows. Reverse chibi hypnosis. Yeah, I agree with that as well. The card quality is nice. Man, a lot of reverses in these fuckers. I mean, I think ideally, if you could get a Sanrio 6, like one of the bigger hollow hits, like out of every other booster box, that would be a better ratio. Especially if the MSRP, with this MSRP of $140 a box, I feel like if you're paying, I doubt very many of you are at this point paying MSRP, but if you are paying MSRP, you're not really getting much value out of these boxes unless you open 7 of them, and you might get a $100 card. Because I feel like with native for the Piazza Bird or the Wendigo, if you open 2 or 3 boxes, you're going to get maybe both of those cards. You didn't have to open 7 boxes of native to get a Piazza Bird or a Wendigo. Maybe some people did. Maybe I just have bad luck. But having these boxes from 2 different places, it does seem like it's just that difficult to pull the good cards. Ooh, okay. Guess I'm going to eat my words a little bit. But still, I think this is one of the more valuable Sanrio 6 cards. Hello Kitty and Kurami. But still, my point remains the same. This is our 14th booster box and our 3rd Sanrio 6. I'm excited to get it, but still, pretty difficult to pull these. So I'll just show you guys our other Sanrio 6 if you guys don't know what they are. So, Adam Ackler, Chibi Adam Ackler, and Sam Sinclair. That's one of them. And then Kurami, number 4. So there's a number 1, a number 2, and a number 4 Kurami in this set. But only number 4 is one of the Sanrio 6. The other Kuramis are pretty easy to hit. So I guess technically, the odds from Fanatics were better. Took me 3 boxes to get a Sanrio 6 versus 7 boxes from the distributor. But still, let's look up this card on eBay right now. So I paid full MSRP for these 3 boxes. So that's what, $400 something. So we pulled one big chase card, Hello Kitty and Kuromi. What number is it? Because nothing's coming up. Number 8 out of 103. Let's see if there's any sold listings. I doubt it. No sold listings yet. There's one listed that ends tomorrow, and it's only at $111. And this is like the peak. This is like the peak right now. So realistically, I'm probably just going to grade these and see what happens. I'm not going to try to sell them now. But point is, it's kind of hard to get your value back on these, even if you pull one of the big hits. Reverse Chibi Sentry Box Devil. So at this pace, at 14 boxes for half of the Sanrio 6, at this pace, you would have to open 30 boxes to pull the full Sanrio 6, if you did get all different ones. MetaZoo booster boxes with a mixture of random 1-of-1 cards, 99 cards, 299 cards, rare numbered cards, but not impossible to pull. Boxes with redemption cards, sign on it. I like that idea. I still would like to pull one of the Aura cards, though. Chibi Aquila Bappa. Stoutfish says there is a reason why no other game does true random. Chibi Lechuza, full hollow. Should come with a free lava lamp at that price, keeping Hot Topic themes and all. Karami's Creepy Mask, reverse. Chibi Forest Elemental. Full hollow. I mean, from those 14 boxes, look at our box of reverses compared to our box of hollows. And these are all in sleeves, too. I think our average might be less than 1 and 3. This is, personally, this is one of my favorite hollows in the set. The Kurami and the Unicorn. I really like the look of this card. I think this looks fantastic as a hollow. And I'm probably going to grade a few of these. I'll have to look through them and see which ones look the best. But I really like this. It gives me like Dragon of Okanto Falls, Prism Beam vibes. Really nice looking hollow. Full Hollow Kuromi and Black Dog. Oh, so we're turning things around a little bit. But I think also the fact that this is such a small set, there's only 103 cards in the set, and the fact that you got to open so many boxes to try to complete the set as far as the Sanrio 6 goes, I think it makes the hollows that much more redundant because there's not that much variety. They're really all just chibi beasties. Most of them have a Kurami or a My Melody or whatever on the card. It's kind of redundant. And there's not that much variety with the hollows because it is a smaller set. So you're opening a lot of the same stuff, trying to get some different stuff. It just feels like kind of a redundant set to me after a while. Yeah, it should drive up the price for the Sanrio 6. But like I said, the cards that I've seen from the Sanrio 6 on eBay have been at like the $100 to $150 mark. Which, if you got to open 7 booster boxes, even at distributor prices, even if you're paying $70 a box, if you got to open up 7 to get one of those cards, and right now at the peak, at the beginning, at the release of the set, those chase cards are only going for like $100. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. We got a number 2 Kuromi. I think I will grade every Kuromi too, just because I feel like of all the hollows, these will be the ones that are outside of the Sanrio 6 that are going to hold some value. I mean, maybe Chibi Level and Frogman Reverse. I mean, maybe a lot of people haven't gotten their boxes yet. So maybe right now people haven't really realized how hard it is to pull some of these cards. So maybe as people get their boxes and realize how hard it is to pull the Sanrio 6 from personal experience, maybe that will drive the prices up more. But typically with these MetaZoo sets, the prices for singles at release tend to be the highest and they just go down from there. So I have a hard time thinking these singles are going to be going up from these $100 to $150 price points. But really, there's not a lot of data to compare it to because not a lot of people have listed them because not a lot of people have pulled them. So who knows? For example, like when Wilderness came out, Awful was going for like $200 raw. And now you can get a PSA 10 Awful for like $20. I think I would rather have my one-of-one Mothman than 73 more Kuromi boosters. Another number 2 Kuromi. I get excited every time I see the black with the gold. Because that's the color of the Kuromi and Mothman one-of-one. Or not one-of-one. Out of 131. What's up, Nick? Did you see that crazy sale of Topps Chrome hobby boxes? Are you talking about Leighton Gaming? $30 a box. I bought 20 of them myself from him. I got 10 of them in the mail already today. So shout out again to Leighton Gaming. I know we talked about him a lot on the last stream, but really great deal. Free shipping. It was really fast shipping. Already got my first 10 boxes. You really can't beat $30 a box for a hobby box. Free shipping, no tax, fast shipping. I mean, it was fantastic. Out of all the Black Friday stuff that I ordered this weekend, I think his was the best deal. And that was the first Black Friday thing that I bought that I've gotten in the mail so far. So he had the best deal, the fastest shipping. Shipping was free. I can't say enough good things about that guy. Cryptic Cotton Candy. 3 packs left of the last remaining box. Chibi Uktena. 2 packs left. Reverse Kuromi and Chibi Lava Bear. Last pack magic. Can we do some damage here? We'll do this one slower. Chibi Explosive Rabbit. Ticket Roll. Chibi Lightning in a Bottle. Cryptid Carnival Fireworks. Chibi Bookmark. Kuromi and Chibi Sewer Alligator. My Melody and Chibi Gasianditha. And our final pack, ending with a Reverse Kuromi and Green Clawed Monster. All right. Not too bad. We at least got 1 Sanrio 6 from 3 boxes. I guess that's not horrible. From our 14 boxes that we've opened in total now, and these are what I consider to be the hits that are worth grading. And 3 of them were Sanrio 6 from 14 boxes. So, curious to know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and you'll probably see 1 more Kuromi stream from me on this channel. After that, I'll probably be done with this set. Thank you guys for watching. Nick Strength and Pokemon, signing out.